Hey, how's it going, everybody? Chris Stewart from Buns and Roses Baking Company here with this week's intERUPTION, where we interrupt the way we normally think so we can erupt into the lives that we truly want and we truly desire. So this week I've got a great topic, again, that I feel will provide some value and some worth to everybody's life and hopefully give you some purpose as well, because everybody in my world is loved, everybody has purpose, everybody has worth, and everybody has value. And I hope that's the same in your world as well. So this week we're going to talk about habits becoming obsessions. Obsessions, right? The thing that resonates most with me about habits becoming obsessions is the way that we usually allow this to negatively impact our lives. A very great example would be with drugs or with alcohol or food, things like that. You know, most people... let's be honest, everybody's addicted to something, I feel, and whether or not it's everything from religion or food, drugs, alcohol, spending money, making money, all those kind of things, we have to address this. And for me, being an ex-drug addict and alcoholic and pretty much just an addict to anything that makes me feel better, I really need to watch my habits. Because not like, all of us in addiction, whatever it is, all had that one moment or that time in our life where we tried one of these things in our life and it resonated with us so strongly that it sent this signal saying, you know what, if I eat this triple bacon cheeseburger, everything will be okay. Or if I take this drug or this pill, everything will be okay. Or if I take this drink, everything will be okay. And then what ends up happening is that becomes an obsession because we repeat that process day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. So as long as we know this, right, what I want to do is make something more tangible for you guys this week to think about, and that is, don't try and change that behavior, the behavior of the addiction, because that doesn't necessarily, there's really no way for you to do that, because once you have that mentality or you have that way of life, you can't stop doing it. So what we want to do is replace those habits into obsessions with healthy ones. So there's all different kinds of things, right? You can go from eating maybe burgers and pizzas to fruits or there's so many good like sugar-free options. There's so many good all kinds of different things that you can get nowadays for that kind of a thing. Or obviously if you're into drugs and alcohol and things like that, we want to replace those obsessions with maybe going to the gym or going to meetings, like 12-step meetings, recovery meetings. The same thing, instead of trying to make money, why don't you try and save money? You want to do the opposite. But how do we do this, right? Because it sounds easy, but, we've all tried it, right? I know there's a lot of people, and I see this every day. There's certain people that go to the gym, and they get fired up, right? I'm one of those people. But then all of a sudden, I'm there every day. But I get the results that I want, so I keep going every day. And the same thing with people like in recovery or meetings. They go to meetings, and you see them, and they're there year after year because they keep doing that habit. And then I also see the other people, the people that go for maybe 2 or 3 weeks at a time, and they don't see the results quick enough, and then they bail, and then they're right back to where they started. So what I really want you to do, and this is coming from last week's intERUPTION, of where I talked about getting a support group, getting a tribe, a couple of people around you that you can talk to about, like, hey, I went to the gym this week and I lost 5 pounds, or I went to the gym this week and I gained, whatever, like huge biceps. Whatever you want to do, I didn't take a drink for 2 days. Wow, congratulations. That's awesome. So you want to get those things going in. And as always, my promise to you is that if you right now are trying to do something like this and you don't have that support or you don't have that tribe yet, you haven't built it up, or you don't have anybody to talk to, guess what? Now you do. This guy right here. That's right. You can give me a call, 703-786-1539. Anytime. You can go to the Buns and Roses company website. You can shoot me a text. Whatever it is, if you need somebody to support you in changing your habits to healthy habits so they become healthy obsessions, I'm all on board for that, And, and it won't be easy. So, give yourself at least a month. Make a dedication to do it for a month. I remember like 4 or 5 months ago, I started drinking these things called green drinks. It's like spinach and blue-green algae, all this stuff. You get them at like them hippie health food stores, but it's, I'm telling you, now I've done it for like every day, every morning for like the past 3 or 4 months. Now I can't imagine starting my day without it. You know what I mean? Because it gives me energy, and it it does a lot of good. So that's something I thought I would never do, and now I'm doing it, right? So anyway, I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you on these things. And let's, instead of just, trying to stop having any habits, let's just put them into healthy ones and make the healthy habits healthy obsessions. Okay? The other thing I want to do this week is I'm going to introduce what I call God shots, right? Now, because of I shouldn't say because of, since I am very active as a person, I go to the gym a lot, and I've done all these things. Also, I was addicted to painkillers for 20 years. I did not feel a lot of pain in my body. Therefore, now I have to get, next week, dual knee replacements. Not really looking forward to that, to be honest with you. But here's one interruption that I want to share with you guys to show you how this works in my life. Now, obviously, going into the hospital and being around a lot of opiates, painkillers for this pain isn't really my idea of a great time, because what used to be an awesome idea of that happening is now a horrible idea of that happening. So I need to really stay strong. I need to have my tribe around me. I need you guys to support me in that. If you want to shoot me a text or an email, please do about that while I'm hanging out in the hospital. But besides that, what I want to do is talk about today is how I look forward to what it's going to be like after the knee surgery, right? Because, man, right now I walk with a lot of pain. You guys know I have 2 companies that I'm helping out. I do all this kind of stuff. I don't sit still, and I'm in a lot of pain all the time. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking at 3 or 4 months down the road, being able to do some really cool things that I haven't been able to do, like maybe hike Mount Everest, run with the bulls in Spain, because that's kind of stuff that I like to do. So I have to keep that in my mind. The other thing that I'm doing is I have a very inspirational mentor in this. His name is Steve Gleason. If you don't know who he is, check him out. He used to be a football player for the New Orleans Saints, and then he got ALS, so his bones deteriorated, and now he is in a wheelchair and he can't even talk. And I think we're about the same age, so not even 45, 50 years old. Steve Gleason has to use a little thing to talk and all this, and he used to be like a great football player. So he inspires me, and I got one of his shirts. I'm going to wear it when I'm in the hospital to inspire me. So Steve, if you're watching this, man, thank you for that inspiration and never giving up on yourself. Okay. That's what I got for you this week, and the God shot on that is that my surgery was scheduled for the end of April. Last week I got out of bed and my knee just gave out. I had just intense pain, so I went to the doctor, and as I was there, he walked in and he said, "When's your surgery?" I said, "Not till April 28th or whatever." And he said, "Hold on one second." He left the room. He comes back. He says, "You know what? We just had a cancellation. That never happens. Can you come in next week?" What? Yeah, of course. So I got my surgery moved up 3 months, and once again, this is a thing where like falling out of, or getting out of bed, falling down on the ground in intensive pain, and thinking that this is a nightmare now because I couldn't walk without a cane for like 2 days. If I wouldn't have gone to the doctor at that exact time, I wouldn't have been the first person in line once that other person had canceled to get that appointment. So no matter what you're going through, remember, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and if you stay focused, stay positive on the outcome, those little things are actually what are going to make you the big things that get you into the life that you truly want and truly desire. Okay, you guys ready? You know what time it is. Poetry Slam! That's right, Spartan Warriors. Lock it up. We're taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, to get these lives that we truly want. Here's this week's poem. I call this one, Sleazy Does It. As I snuff out another cigarette and look at a picture of a girl that I can't forget, this goddamn pain got the best of me, and I let this fear destroy our family. It sent me walking the streets all alone, sleeping on the steps of an abandoned home. I slit my throat as I took the throne, slit my wrists, no coin for the payphone. Pills are just making it worse. Now this malt liquor's got me back in her purse. The only things I'm good at are pain and misery, and they're killing me, so tragically, really. As I sing for the devil's dance, I black out and piss my pants. It's cheap champagne and a nose filled with cocaine. A shot of heroin kills any feeling left of this shame. My pen is strong, my needle is long. Another lost soul clinging to a heartbreaking sad song. Touching people that I don't want to touch, and letting other people touch me while I'm keeping my mouth shut. Daytime spent rolling in East L.A., throwing up downtown, I got no better way. Fueled by dope, powered by hate, now on Santa Monica Boulevard, I become a $50 date. Hotel rooms from Hollywood to Echo Park. This disease has me lightless, and now I'm a slave to the dark. Woo! That's what happens, my friends, when you let your bad habits become obsessions, and those tend to ruin your life. But we don't live like that anymore, do we? No, we don't. Because now everybody in our world is loved. Everybody has purpose. Everybody has value. And everybody has worth. And if you're struggling with any of those things that I talk about in the poem, any of the things that I talked about earlier, or any of my 4 main principles, you know what? Give me a call. 703-786-1539. All right, you guys. That's all I got for you this week. I will be sending you guys videos from the hospital and things like that because I want to show you what it's like to go through the pain and also to inspire other people that are going to go through this and prove that you can do it and stay clean, stay sober, and stay inspirational for all those people around you. I'm looking forward to firing up the nurses and the doctors in that hospital. I'll tell you that right now. They have no idea what they're getting into. All right, that's it. All right, you know my 2 things that I always do, right? Rock on. God bless. You guys have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.